Hello everyone, my name is Vis and we are here with Tom MacDonald, and he named this track after every single person that doesn't leave a like on my video. That was a joke. Unless it applies to you, then maybe you really are a snowflake, but that's to be determined. I don't know what to expect of this. I don't know who he's calling out. What are we on today? Who's going to get mad today? I know somebody's going to get mad. Everybody always wants to get mad at my boy Tommy Mac. So I don't know what to expect, but let's just hop right into it and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this track afterwards.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans.
Yeah, actually, that's quite true. He's hitting all the controversial points. Bringing up pro-choice, pro-life stuff, guns. He's immigration, racism, and everything's just like a contradiction between. I don't know. People have some weird views and like they contradict themselves a lot. So he kind of looking like he's just calling out everyone, to be honest.
Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years, so
Black lives only matter once every 4 years. So some would say that the Democrats pander, and then once they get elected into office, then they kind of just like, yeah, that's an issue, but we got other things to do. They slide it all to the side. They got into office, now it's not, all of a sudden not on the top of the list. And he pointed out that everybody hates straight white males and Christians, and I'm half of those things, or 2/3. You can figure out which one I'm not. I mean, it's because I don't know. This is hard to talk about because he's being very controversial, so let's just move on.
Soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
Alright, so I like the hook on that. So music wise, I think this is the best Tom MacDonald that I've heard, because even though I am kind of a big fan of rap, my origins come from rock, and he sounds really good over a rock beat. And back to who he's targeting this at. Anybody that wants to be offended can be offended, is how I'm going to take this. Because, I mean, honestly, it's not like he said anything false, really. He's just kind of just laying things out there. And it's like, hey, you want to get mad? Get mad. Have fun.
Set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before.
Wait, so why is that true, though? Is it like that everywhere? Is it not just, I'm not the only one with a liquor store right next to a gun store? Literally, too. And it's not even like across. It's like they're next door.
No more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit MacDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women.
Yo, so I know exactly who he's talking about. I don't know the name, so if I figure it out post-editing, I'll just like put it here. But a UFC fighter literally breaking these women's faces. Well, not UFC, like some MMA league. It's not UFC. They wouldn't allow that. I hope anyway.
If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave, all of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks, you're supporting what you stand against, you don't...
I agree with that much. Like, everybody always tweets about change, but what are they actually doing? Or tweet, post, whatever. They ain't actually doing anything. What the most they do, that is the most they do. They just make a tweet, and are they even going to stand by it themselves if it came down to it? Are they even going out to do it themselves? I really doubt it.
Things are tough while you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth, and the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool, cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake, oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane. More flames, oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's...
Oh, so we got a whole nother verse. I feel like... If I'm like completely misinterpreting any of this, feel free to leave a comment down below, because I'm sure I'm not getting it all on point.
Get along, but there's no stopping. Everybody's wrong, that's the real problem.
What?
We all get along, but there's no stopping. Everybody's wrong, that's the real problem. They don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Soon enough, we running out of options. This ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. We ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake, oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane. More flames, oh no. No more snowflakes.
Video by Nova Rockefeller. Get out of there. Hangover gang. Shout out to you all. He is Tom MacDonald. So who's offended? Are you offended? I'm sure you are. No, I actually really like that one. It's probably definitely my favorite Tom MacDonald song I've heard so far. One thing that I always like about him is there's some type of underlying meaning to each song that he makes, because he actually thinks about what he's saying and not worrying about what's going to be said back to him or what people think of him. Second, his voice is really unique, so sometimes I feel like, I don't know a good way to describe it. My voice isn't great by any means, so who am I to judge? But his voice sometimes doesn't fit. Like the last one, Dear Slim, I didn't always like it. Overall, I think I liked it. It's not anything I've gone back and listened to. I don't know. For a rock sound, for a rock song, I feel like he has a good voice for rock music. But this is a good one. I'm sure that I missed a lot of stuff that I'm going to pick up later while I'm editing it. That's what always happens. While I'm editing, I'm like, oh man, if I would have caught that one, then I could have put it in the video and highlighted it and everybody would think that I'm so cool. Instead, it just flew over my head and everybody thinks I'm so dumb instead. However, everyone, that's going to be all from me today. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. That'd be much appreciated. And if you have any suggestions or just want to have some conversation, leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you I love hearing from you guys, and with that all being said, I will see all of you in the next video. This out.